Hello YouTube, the Eye of Stone here. Welcome to my second attempt at a Let's Play of Amnesia, the Bunker. I think and feel that I gave up on this game a little bit too easily last time. I was very busy with IRL stuff, and I'd been gaming intensely for a long while, and Amnesia the Bunker is very different from any other Amnesia game before it because it's so much more claustrophobic, and it's a lot more like Alien Isolation than other entries in this franchise, in that you're stuck in relatively crammed environments with something that you can't really fight against that's getting better at pushing you into a corner every time. However, I think that a lot of people have had that experience. So what we're going to do is Frictional has been releasing, I believe they did this for Amnesia Rebirth as well, but they've been doing this sort of adventure horror experience style. So let's give that okay. Let's give that, let's see, what is this? Got it, never mind. Let's try it this way. Normally I would turn my nose up at something like this, but let's try it this way. Okay. Well, it's a Derringer now.
Keep pushing forward!
Make it out of this hell together. Don't follow me. We're nearly there. Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. Said I will.
Okay, so World War I is a sufficiently hellish hellscape. I don't know if it's particularly Lovecraftian, though. Maybe. Be out here with just your pistol like this. At least you shouldn't be.
I can't walk. My leg. Too weak. I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
Walk without rhythm. You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Ooh. So it was a kind of long introduction that really served to show us the basics of movement and interaction, and doesn't really it's like, we get it. It's World War I. It's like, usually exposition actually tells us something about, I mean, beyond the fact that we're a French soldier in World War I, it's like we know absolutely nothing. And something went wrong on a patrol with some guy named Lambert, who was our buddy. But it's like, we had to go through all that. And now, here we are. I didn't like the noise that made. But finally able to start. Okay. So, let's see. Dr. Josinski, Amnesia, cause, Soldat Clemente admitted to medical treatment following events of 9th July, personal effects, held in the storage locker, patient remains in weak coma state, will respond to stimuli but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events, had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. We'll continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to St. Etienne for neurological tests. Signed, Dr. Josinski. Okay. You can do all kinds of things. It's an Amnesia game, so we have to check the drawers. You know, some of these newer horror survival games aren't really games in the Sonic and Mario sense. They're more experiences you have. So, okay. It's World War I. The French. Holes in the wall. I have here. Got a trusty flashlight. Got it. What do we have here?
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing... It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
Okay. Have a glass of crystal light instead. You know what? Let's close that door. The off chance that we ever have to come this way again. Uh-huh. Viva la France! Glory to the Third Republic. It's interesting. Rather ornate cup.
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. Rat fucking officers run. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off. Please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
I wasn't fast enough. That's fucked up. Okay, so there's a something. There's a something. There's a thing. There's one of those. That thing. That things. One of those. One of those loose in this place. Like we're somewhat safe in here. Got it. Uh-huh. Okay. So we know that we need to get dynamite or TNT or explosive from the arsenal, and then there's an excavation site, but I'm not quite sure where that is. So this is a much smaller map than in a larger game, but getting to all 5, perhaps 6 of these areas is going to be difficult enough. Got it. V. Batista. Let's see. Important. When processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID tags for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Boy, I think that's incoming German artillery. I don't think that's outgoing French. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded, but the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all deceased soldiers must be burned. I have spoken to Father Derice about this matter. He will provide a proper concentration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal, and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming, so burn them we must. Anything? Nothing in there, but do have fuel. Only so much of this to be had down here. $8287. Okay. Got it. So we don't start out short of fuel, but I'm sure we'll make ourselves that way pretty quickly. Okay. So alright. So we definitely need to scavenge and conserve and ration scarce resources located throughout this game. Who knows? We might have to take stuff with us to accomplish somewhat multi-step tasks outside of this little safe zone we have for ourselves. Huh. This might be necessary to have open later, but not right now. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? 8272. Okay. You can overcome most of. Yeah, I've heard that before in games like these. Not necessarily. In games like this, there's all kinds of times when blunt force, brute force would have worked, but these games don't let you do that. Boy. Okay, so we have to blast our way out of here. Not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last, but in the hope that there might be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit, the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels. Deeper in hell. I go now to try to retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please extend me the same courtesy. We are praying for you, sir. So... Okay. That's not gonna cut it. Get this thing out of the way. That's a lot more like it. Okay. Actually. 10 minutes. Now, emergency lockdown. Shit. I think a lot of these areas are going to be inaccessible until we get this emergency lockdown. Scene 2. That can't be good. Oh, we've never seen that before in an Amnesia game. To any who find this, Fournier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee. We must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here, the demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me, and that same void of terror, it is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it, and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be your only hope. It's all I can do, all I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. Yeah, sure you will. Jerk. What do we have here? 14th July, 1916. Night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Reynard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now. Either get him into bed to sleep it off or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. 15th July, 1916. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Renard screams. I believe them, of course. Fournier went so far as to accuse prisoner 7314 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Renard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be. For the first time I wish the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Okay. Fast. Running out of time. What do we got here? Oh, ruins. That's not good. Roman ruins. Let's see. 2nd May 1916. From Sergeant Joubert To M. Fournier and D. Blanchett, engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point, but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity, updates to follow. What could possibly go wrong? Jesus. Oh, great. He's been in here. We're running out of space. Okay, let's see. I have ordered increased security for the arsenal. Lock and code. I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. Situation report. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. I've sent them back out now to do as they should, hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a fate worse than claws in the darkness. Let's see. 30 June 1916. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the 4th Reserve Corps of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as possible. Prisoner 73014 I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Yeah. Okay. Shit. I'm fucking turned around. I must have set off one of their stupid traps. Well, you would have to learn to run a lot quicker than that. Let's see. Okay. That's gonna give us almost a half hour. For goodness sakes, man. Do something with it. Okay, this might do us some good. Big homie doesn't like the light. With this all... Right. Problem is, I'm messing around in an area that makes precious use of a light. Let's see. Fournier to Stepford. This is our fourth formal request for a resupply of wine. The cellar is running low. I fear the reaction among the men and my fellow officers if we're forced to implement harsher rationing. I'm already fielding complaints on a daily basis. This army runs on morale, and morale runs on wine. My initial request was 10 crates. So far we've received 2. Fix it. Let's see. We're gonna have to get in there eventually, I suppose. Okay. Right. He doesn't like noise. Let me just see here. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen and still, of course, no word. When I asked Sergeant, he shrugged as if I was asking about when it might rain next. These fools around me laughing, drinking, arguing, do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something, and yet they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own. What did you do, Henri? Alright, we have to start getting into some of these. Eau Claire. 9511. Sicily. Right. So okay. All right, second on the left. Right. Great. It's gonna help me sleep well at night. Alright, 7289. Badly needed that inventory upgrade. What do we got here? 15th of May 1916. Something LaRue. I'm now putting into writing what I have reported to both of my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again, and it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream, it was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Yeah, that'll happen in the middle of World War I. Back then, they would shoot you for even asking for something like that. Okay, we have got to get that emergency lockdown. Scene 2. $72.89. Okay. Run. Okay, got a half hour left. We need to do something with it. Great. We have to wait him out. He's trying to prevent me from ending the lockdown. He knows if he doesn't keep those areas secure, I'm gonna start putting pieces together. Have to be quiet. We have to keep keep it bright and keep it quiet. Okay. Let's go back and save that. Now, Okay, there's no point going to the arsenal because I'm going to need a code for the arsenal. So we have to get that code. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Daisy chain switches. Attention, power in this part of the facility is daisy chain. Shut off power in one section of the chain. Subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Reynard. Foreman Stafford. Hey, I'm all for keeping the lights on. Of course it's not going to be easy. They went and locked this place down as tightly as they could. That's scary as fuck. This whole place is scary as fuck. Shit. Okay. Ooh, that was bad. Supposedly, he doesn't like the dark. 0091.
9th of July, night. My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
You ain't making much sense, bro. Under these circumstances, it's impossible to see if we're even getting anything done. That's nice. Overdone. Boy. Still any number of this is just profoundly messed up. It's so scary you don't even have words for it. It's like, what kind of stupid little narration am I gonna put on this? Tell you what, I've seen your kind before. I've seen eyes like yours before. Those are, those rats, those eyes, they have the, they're like the penumbra pooch. Those headlights are a little too bright. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna do a damn thing to get you to stop eating that human corpse. You just go ahead and chow down on that and leave me be. 16th of May, 1916. Neuer has been telling us of the tunnel texts, describing what these tunnels were used for. But I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was in there, in the dark. I dream of it every night now. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like the dream. I'm at a ritual. It begins with the drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick, like mucus or honey, repulsive and yet intoxicating. As I drink, it warms my body, fills me with a lust for all things carnal, sex, blood, flesh. Around me are others, their faces hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master to the same end. A place in her unending kingdom. Immortality. The things I do in these dreams, a terrible whirl of horrors, bloody and twirled, that make the charnel pit of the war seem like mere play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams I am elated. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence and the ecstasy and the pitch black darkness. Great. So that means not only do we have penumbra rats, this has got to be connected to Empress Tihana somehow. Alright guys, you just go ahead and enjoy that dead body. That is for you. That is all for you guys. Believe it or not, I'm gonna leave you be. Let's see. Yeah, well, enjoy. We want you guys to enjoy your snack. Jesus. This is the scariest game anyone ever played. And it's like, it's totally nerfed. No. Okay. great. Okay. Big homie doesn't like loud noises. What's up, big dog? Why you being like that? Okay. I don't think he's gonna come out here. Let's see. The officers have abandoned us. They ran off from the beast and blew the exit closed behind them, even Joubert. They called us cowards and traitors and worse, hypocrites. Now they've doomed us. Whatever hell we suffer, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. Okay. I need to take a break, peoples. I will see everybody back for the next installment of this, but I need to take a break. It's like I've nerfed it so that all Big Homie is doing is just trolling around, and I'm still so freaked out I can barely move from one room to the next. I mean, say what you will about this game, it is very scary. So with that being said, I guess I'll see everybody back next time for more. Later.